Hi everyone! Welcome to another episode of Merri Games with you. We have lots going on today, so come on in and get comfortable while I tell you all about it. I show you how I expand the base further, find tin, make charcoal, and smelt tin and copper. I make a bronze axe and a bone tower shield too. There are more tips about breeding boars and harvesting them for their meat as well. I make a portal to the stone's base, and we take a look at how my stone's base has changed. As you can see, I have placed the roof over the pig farm base and made improvements to the cooking and sleeping area. I am very happy with how this base turned out. Simple but serves my needs. This episode we also have a few unexpected troll encounters, but you get to see the Ectia power in use and how safe the dirt wall has made the pig farm against trolls. My friend Leva visits towards the end of the episode, and we talk more about the grey dwarfs. I finally upgrade my armor to troll hide armor, collect honey so I can finally have my beehives, and I build a safe area to grow carrots so we can feed them to the boars and make good meals with them. Well, come on, let's get started. We're still not up at this point. Let's go check out the smelting area. I'll place steps to make moving to and fro here easier. I place the ladders first. Then I use the hoe to raise the dirt to match the ladder's height. Stand on the highest point of the dirt and then level. The hoe will raise the dirt to the same height as you are standing on. Then add 2 small wood floors to make sure it is all even. I run all around the dirt wall to make sure all is good. A tree is in Merri's face, so I cut it down and create an open space of about 10 meters between the wall and the forest. This should make it easier to target any mobs that come in close to fight. Next, I set up the charcoal kiln and the smelter. They can only be set up on dirt or stone. We need 20 stone and 5 settling cores to make both the charcoal kiln and the smelter. The kiln can hold up to 25 wood at a time and will make 25 charcoal. The smelter can hold 20 coal and 10 ores. Be careful. Make sure you only have wood and not fine or coal wood in your inventory. The kiln will take those as well to make charcoal. They both provide heat and light. Next, let's go mine tin. I run north where there are plenty of tin nodes. I'm using the antler pickaxe. I made it from 10 wood and 1 hard antler which I received from defeating the Ectia boss. I like this pickaxe as you only need a workbench to repair it. Tin like copper is found in the Black Forest but only near to water. It is heavier than wood but not as heavy as copper with a weight of 8 kg. When I reach my weight limit, I head back to the base. Along the way, I find some carrot seeds. I need these to plant carrots later, so I collect them as I find them. I add the tin to the smelter and top up the coal. Keep the kiln and smelter running by topping up the ores or wood as needed, as this takes up a lot of time. While waiting, you can do other things. I'm going to breed the pigs. Unlike the boars and stones, I feed the boars by throwing the raspberries on the outside of their pen to land just below their snouts. This position seems to be best, as they may not eat the raspberries otherwise. If I throw the raspberries into the pen, they are likely to fall into the pit below and eaten by any adult boars there and be wasted. If you make a similar pen, be careful as you're inspecting the boars. It is possible to fall through the gaps and get yourself killed, like I just did. Lol. Just picked up some tin ingots. I can make the butcher knife and the cauldron now. But before we get to that, let's look at what's needed to make a forge. We need 4 stone, 4 coal, 10 wood and 6 copper. With the forge you can make better weapons, armor and tools like the bronze axe I will make later. Now for the butcher knife. We need 2 wood and 4 tin to make the butcher knife in the forge. It can only be used to kill tamed animals, so it's not a weapon. I can finally get an unlimited supply of boar meat. That's great. Some advice about killing boars. It would be better to wait till all the boars are adults before you can start killing them for their meat. When the boars get excited, they run all over the place and it's very easy to kill a baby boar by mistake. That would be a waste as they don't drop anything. As you can see, I've been very careful. If there are no babies in the pen, I would not have to worry about killing any. It's time to make the bronze axe. We need to make some bronze at the forge first. We need 2 copper and 1 tin to make 1 bronze ingot. Having 1 bronze ingot in your inventory opens many recipes. I can make the bronze axe, bronze pickaxe and bronze nails now. The items are most used to me at this point. We will start with the axe as I need to harvest fine wood from birch or oak trees. To make the bronze axe, we need 4 wood, 8 bronze and 2 leather scraps. It can be used as a weapon with 40 slash for the primary attack and 60 slash for the secondary. It has a 5% speed reduction when equipped. The bronze sword is the better weapon, but we will only make it after we have the bronze pickaxe. Fine wood is needed for many items. Besides getting them from trees, they can also be found in chests looted from shipwrecks on the coast of the Black Forest. I need fine wood to make my first portal right now, but later I will need it for a fine wood bow, a carve and many other items. Portals help us travel between different parts of the world. We need 10 grey dwarf eyes, 20 fine wood and 2 circling claws to make one. We need 2 portals to travel between 2 points, and they need to share the same tag or name. This portal will link us with the stones, so I'll have to sail over there to make its counterpart. Portals are very helpful. They help us return to places we died to collect our dropped items or visit different bases that may be located far apart. Valheim is very big, and this helps to cut down the travel time. Once I've keyed in the name of this portal, it will light up to show that it's working. If you are carrying any ores or metals, the portal will not light up and it will not work for you till you have removed them. You'll just have a quick look around at my stone space. I have made a few decorative highlights using the wood roof cross as a wall on the second floor. I have placed a bed and several chests for storage as well. This base is safe enough, however, I will have to raise dirt walls around it soon, as it will not survive a troll attack. I'm going to make the bronze pickaxe now. We need 3 core wood and 10 bronze. Core wood is obtained from pine trees in the Black Forest. I've made a new copper mine to the north, as tin is more plentiful here. I make a portal and bring more settling cores through the portal to make a kiln and smelter. The red crosses on the map that you will see soon means I have harvested these nodes already. I'm going to go find some new nodes now. I run right into a troll. What an opportunity. I used Eclair power so I don't run out of stamina. It reduces my stamina cost by 60% for 5 minutes. If you notice, I am running around the pond as I shoot my fire arrows at it. This keeps me at a safe distance from the troll. The troll will not cross the pond and just keep chasing me around until it dies. Great, more troll hide. I have enough to make my armor now. Let's look at how I made my bone tower shield first. To make this shield, you require a level 3 workbench. We need 10 wood, 10 bone fragments and 3 skeleton trophies. To upgrade, the bench needs to be a level 4. This shield is much better than the wood shield and the wood tower shield. Although it has minus 20% movement speed, it has 32 to 48 block armor. Okay, troll hide armor is much better than normal leather armor, as each piece has 500 durability. Plus, you gain plus 15 sneak points if you use the whole set. Both the troll leather tunic and troll leather pants need 5 troll hide. The troll leather helmet needs 5 troll hide and 3 bone fragments. The cape needs 10 troll hide and 10 bone fragments. I don't have enough to make the cape, but I will make it as soon as I have the materials. The Forest is Moving event occurs after you have completed the Eclair boss and ends once you have completed the Elder. Grey Dwarfs, Grey Dwarf Brutes and Grey Dwarf Shamans converge on your base during this event. Grey Dwarfs drop eyes, stones, resin and wood besides a trophy. The Shamans drop berries in addition to the normal drops. They have 60 health and do 14 slash damage and 30 poison damage. Shamans are the first I will try to get rid of. That green shower of sparks over their heads means they are healing all of the dwarfs in the vicinity, so I take them out first if possible. The one to be wary of is the Grey Dwarf Brute. Their special drops are Dandelions and Ancient Seed. 3 Ancient Seeds are needed to summon the Elder, so pick them up when they are dropped. The seeds can also be found in Grey Dwarf nests. The brutes are much harder to fight, so be very careful and only engage them if you are confident. They have a health of 150 and 30 slash damage compared to the normal Grey Dwarf, which only has 40 health and 14 slash damage. All Grey Dwarfs are very weak against fire, resistant to poison, and immune to spirit. My friend Lever has joined and is helping me with the troll that is attacking my base. I'm so pleased. The troll is not doing any damage to my base at all. The dirt wall is super effective. His stones are just hitting the dirt wall and bouncing off. We are standing on the edge and shooting at the troll, and we are not receiving any damage. This troll does not have a log though, so we will still have to wait and see if a troll with a log can slam the base or any player on the top of the wall. Okay, great. 5 more troll hides for me. On my way to collect some bees, I opened my map and discover another The Forest is Moving event is happening at the pig base. When you are away from your base, the base that has the event will be highlighted with a red circle and an exclamation mark. I decide not to return as it will probably be over by the time I get back there, and I want to get some bees. I finally locate a hive. The bees will sting you if you get near enough. I will demonstrate. See the green cloud of smoke? Merri is being stung. It represents poison damage, similar to the grey dwarf shaman poison attack. The best way to get the bee is to destroy the hive with an arrow. Any arrow will do, but I prefer the fire arrow. You will get 1 honeycomb and 1 queen bee. I collect the honey, but I don't see the bee. Sometimes the queen bee drops on the roof or on the outside of the hut. Just look around for it. There, it's on the roof. Placing beehives on the roof is a good idea as bees love lots of space. We need 10 wood and 1 queen bee to build a hive. To harvest the honey, just press E when the cursor is on the beehive. Beehives must be placed in compatible biomes like the meadows, black forest, or plains. During the day we get a message, the bees are happy. This means they will produce honey. It will take approximately 20 minutes in real time for a beehive to produce 1 honey, and each hive can hold up to 4. At night we get the message, the bees are sleeping. I have raised the dirt and slope on the other side of the pig enclosure to make a small carrot farm. I've flattened it and removed any rocks that may make it difficult to farm. Rocks hiding below the dirt may cause planted carrots to die. It is better to make sure they are not there before planting. Now I'm raising the dirt walls around the carrot farm. Mobs can destroy your crops, and it is nice to be safe while planting or harvesting. I will raise the wall to a similar height as my base walls, or as high as the slope outside will allow me to raise it. As I raise the dirt walls, I will flatten the tops as I go to make it easy to walk on. Next, I place a workbench inside the carrot farm area to facilitate repairs when needed. I will place a ladder beside the workbench to ease entry and exit. I will also place extra wood flooring and walls at the corners of the dirt wall to ensure players don't fall off. If you like, you could take this further and raise a half wall all around the edge of the dirt wall to make it look like a castle fortification. It would be very pretty, but it isn't necessary. Now to plant carrots. First, equip the cultivator, then select the cultivate tab. You need to make sure the dirt is cultivated before you can plant crops like carrot. The cultivator is made from 5 core wood and 5 bronze and forge. It is possible to plant grass or trees, but they do not require the ground to be cultivated. The seeds Merri got from the black forest will grow into carrots. When these seeds grow into carrots, I will save some to grow carrot seeds and use the rest to make food. Each carrot seed plant will give 3 carrot seeds. I select a carrot from the tab. This will take the seeds into my inventory and plant them. Once I have planted a seed, I take a few steps forward and plant the next one. I usually plant rows of 10, making sure they are not too close to each other, as that can cause some plants to die. I make sure there are no plants in the farm area that may discourage carrots to grow as well. Crops or trees that are planted require enough room in the soil to grow and must have enough sunlight. If you plant too near to a roof, sheltered spot or object, crops will not grow. When I have enough carrots, I will use them to feed the boars. Carrots are more convenient than raspberries as I don't have to run and harvest them from faraway places. There is something else I want to show you about the boars. I recently placed 4 boars together to breed. This is possible as boars only stop breeding when there are at least 5 boars within 10 meters. The problem here is that if one baby gets stuck like what has happened here, all breeding stops. It is very difficult to completely prevent this from happening. So I think the perfect number to breed in this manner is 2 or 3. I will kill the parent and allow the piggy to grow up while the other 3 boars can continue breeding. I seal up the floor beneath the piggy as it can fall. Once it has grown up, falling is less likely. I have one other thing to mention. Boars have a higher chance of breeding if you pet them, and petting them gives them a love point. Boars must meet a minimum requirement of love points before they give birth. Every 30 seconds, the boar will be checked to see if there's a player within 64 meters, if it is fed, if there's a suitable partner nearby, if it's not frightened, and if there has been a successful 33% random roll for a love point. Frankly, it is not necessary to do this, especially with the method I am using here. But I found in ground pens I can get 6 boars fairly easily at the cost of my wrist aching by the end of it, that is. Lol. Eva and I are about to head out to find the elder altar using a carve. We need 30 fine wood, 10 deer hide, 20 resin and 80 bronze nails to make one. You can check if you have the items needed for a carve or a portal by using the hammer and going to the crafting menu. If any of the items needed are blinking, that means you are short of them. Well, that's it for today. I will show you what happens on our search for the elder boss in my next episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. And cheers to those of you who have watched the episode from start to finish. I've had a lot of fun making this video along, and I hope you've had fun too. In the next episode, Leva and I tackle a troll together with some hilarious results, at least to me anyway. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. Bye everyone, see you next time.